The African National Congress is set to mark the main event of its 114th anniversary at the Moruleng Stadium in the Northwest. The ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is set to deliver the party's January 8th statement, outlining its priorities for the year ahead. The anniversary comes at a critical time for the movement as it reflects on its legacy while facing growing public scrutiny and calls for renewal. Let's cross now to our reporter Nhlanhla Kgatlane, who joins us for an update. So, Nhlanhla, take us through what's happening where you are this moment.
Well, thank you so much, Mpolisi. Indeed, as we continue with this live coverage here of the celebration of 114 years of the African National Congress here in the Platinum Province, the Northwest Province. The party leaders, including its president, crisscross the province throughout the week, interacting with people. But with me, I'm with the ANC's first deputy, Secretary General Mokonyane, who's just going to talk to us in terms of her take when they interacted with communities. Thank you so much. The ANC is turning 114 years. You, this week, together with other leaders, interacted with communities. Situation on the ground, similar, it was nothing new. People complaining about electricity, water, potholes. It's not a good reflection on the ANC, especially in the province that they are loved.
Firstly, morning to the viewers at home and morning to yourselves. Yes, we've traveled the length and breadth of the province. We came here knowing that the situation is not good. Northwest is one of those provinces with the worst of municipalities. It is a province that also has a serious backlog around infrastructure, particularly blocked projects on housing, road infrastructure, water and sanitation. And we have prioritized the Northwest like other few provinces, where out of the roll call that we had with the municipal councillors, we came with a 10-point plan on how to turn local government around. We received some progress from the government, but we also are quite aware that working together with national, some of the national departments since that time have now descended on the Northwest. And what we did was to go to the communities and indicate what is going to be done. The second thing that we are also going to be dealing with is the capacity of local government. We have all together worked on ensuring that we look at what happens beyond this term of local government, so that we have capable men and women, both at the administration as well as at the political level. And lastly, we do take responsibility as the ANC that our capacity of accountability, monitoring and evaluation was always found wanting. That's why now we have established a fully fledged Department of Monitoring and Accountability. We also have a team of NEC members who are part of the local government intervention team. It is those interventions that we've been telling the people of the Northwest about, that we are changing ourselves, we are renewing how we elect, we are renewing how we constitute the teams that must go into government, but we are also improving the coordination of the three spheres in terms of delivery. Various ministers like Khosienzo, Pemi Majodina, Thembi Simelane were deployed according to the hotspots or priority areas, and they were revealing the Minister of Social Development, Comrade Tolashe, going to an area in the province that is hard hit by poverty, as well as having a huge number of child-headed families.
Let me bring your thoughts here. The national chairperson's remarks earlier this week, didn't sit well with a lot of people, where he was going to, say that people were lazy to apply for jobs. I mean, a wrong time for a party that is doing everything to ensure that it gains that trust, that it goes back to the hearts of South Africans like it used to. Your views with regards to that?
That was unfortunate, if he has actually said that. That was unfortunate. We are a young nation. We know that the biggest number of those who are unemployed are young people. They can create jobs when they are not skilled. They can create jobs when they don't have access to resources. But they can't also get jobs when there's a vacancy of 200 traffic officers and 30,000 apply. It actually means we need to go back in government and see how best then we work together with young people to show them what is needed currently and to show them what are the opportunities. But to actually speak down on them and chastise, it's an unfortunate thing. The ANC Youth League is a preparatory school. The ANC is it's called the mother body, intentional. It has to manage and even nurture young people without even garnishing them or closing them from speaking. And I think what was said by the ANC Youth League president is an expression of many young people.
Another issue before I let you go is the issue of the alliance. We saw President Cyril Ramaphosa a unique moment visiting the gravesite of Moses Kotane, one of the leaders that is always referred to at those difficult times as a pillar of, the ANC. And, he visited the area at one of the testing times of the alliance.
We always do have a pilgrimage program, but it was intentional in this critical moment that we accompany the president to the place of birth of Comrade Moses Kotane, where him and his dear wife, Mary Rebecca Kotane, are actually buried. Again, to say, we, the current leadership, can't be the ones who want to break that other people worked for. Moses Kotane was an embodiment of the alliance, both in the NC, in the SACP, working together with SACP, then the South African Congress of Trade Unions. That was a man who was able, through his membership of the ANC, to influence the ANC. Real communists are capable of influencing the ANC and protect the ANC from being hijacked. There's no communist that can actually feel that the ANC has sold out, because that communist has to take responsibility. That's why as the ANC, we have refused to own up on the decision of the South African Communist Party. We don't agree with them. However, we respect their decision, but we still believe that decision is wrong. And hence, what we will continue to do is to show the symbol, a Moses Kotane, but is to also show the history of a Joe Slovo, a Moses Kotane, who were very instrumental in carrying this movement up till today when it is 114. It can't be communists of today who want to sow confusion. Of course, the party says it's not walking away from the alliance, but deciding to contest against the ANC when we fish from the same pond. It's just a contradiction on its own.
Well, thank you so much, Mokonyane. That was the ANC's first Deputy Secretary General Mokonyane there, talking about the alliance state, saying that as much as they respect it, they are against it. They don't want it to happen, but they respect the decision, also saying that it is as the norm for the ANC to go on a pilgrimage around this time as they prepare, to celebrate their birthday. Say that they'll visit various people that, were very close to the ANC, those leaders that played a huge role